Welcome back to Safe Space. Last week, our lovable goof spotted a big-ass monkey. Yasette almost fucking died, and breaking news! The Utology Foundation has recently updated its official categorization of bestial and intelligent human-adjacent species. The top researchers at the Foundation have worked diligently to determine the intelligence of hundreds of human-adjacent species, and we here at Safe Space encourage you to review the publicly available categorization in order to keep yourself safe. Anyways, show me the monkey. I want to see the fluffy microwave monkey.
All right, let's get back into this episode of Safe Space.
Welcome back, all you mother flumpers. We're in Safe Space.
Were you saving that, or was that improvised?
Oh, I
No.
thought of that years ago. I'm kidding. No,
You didn't even know what
Years,
was
Zachary.
earlier today.
Exactly.
It's
That is what we like to
years.
call a joke. If you would like to hear more of these jokes, stay tuned to Dungeons and the Homosexual Agenda.
We need like
Anyways.
a jingle to start playing, like, you know when they go to ad breaks, but there's a little jingle they play for the episode for the TV show. We just need something like
Baxter,
that.
make us a jingle.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-la-la. There we go.
That sounds
Yeah, we
worryingly
don't have any
close
kind of
to
theme.
McDonald's.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah,
whose turn is
so,
it? Right.
yeah,
Okay, so it's just my turn, and I used wild magic to summon flumps by accident, and that
Yeah.
was great. But I lost my goddamn radiant damage.
you did.
Okay,
yeah,
wait, Rebecca.
it's quite unfortunate. So I'm just gonna say, as Gazette
Rebecca.
tries to cast her spell and misses, but still summons Zeus flumps, I'd say that Eden is able to notice them, but the rest of you guys are focused on the monkey and don't notice that they have appeared. The flumps have appeared. Actually, I think, Nova, you'd be able to see the one that's like closest to you guys, right
Oh my god.
over there.
Oh my
So
god, what are
Baxter, you
you?
wouldn't see anything. I'm looking at the way that you guys
Guys,
would have
look!
been angled.
Guys, look! Oh my god, what is that?
I turn around and look.
I flumping love you.
Yeah.
You
And
don't
so
know
you-
what it's called!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was...
That was out of character.
I
Why don't we
strange
call it a
space
flop?
jellyfishing love you.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Even
so
you're a robot, why
basically,
can you feel love?
basically what you guys would see are like kind of slug-like creatures with an ovoid body and a bunch of tentacles coming out in the bottom and like these little snail eyeballs
And
sticking
they
out the
hover.
top.
But,
And they
but like
hover.
adorable.
They do hover, by the way. They
I
don't.
gotta say, the DM flump is much better than the shaved monkey.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Yeah, I'd rather have a flump than a shaved monkey.
Wait,
I'd have
okay,
that one.
so it's not. My turn just ended.
Yeah.
But can I make a persuasion check as a free action?
Sure.
All right, I turn to the pink blue mushroom that's right next to the flump,
Yeah, okay.
and I say, "Hey, buddy, could you capture that safely, please? Thank you."
Okay.
So 17.
Oh yeah, okay. So
We're
the
distracted so easily. I love how the flumps are our main focus right now.
I'm still murdering a monkey.
yeah. So I
I'm
think
just gonna die anyways.
yeah, most of the mushrooms are still pretty much everyone's still focused on the monkey, except one of the mushrooms. He was very persuaded by your passionate words, and so he turns around and tries to grab onto the flump right next to him and gets a nat 20 on the grapple check.
Yikes.
So there is now a mushroom going.
And the mushroom's hovering with him.
Yeah,
He's
and
like
he's
careening around.
yeah, basically. So the mushroom's like kind of
Is he riding the flump?
He threw himself on top of the flump, but they're both around the same size-ish. They're both kind of small creatures. So technically medium, but whatever. So this flump is kind of like half floating, half bouncing on the ground like a beach ball with a mushroom on top of it, and it's
Oh
kind of
my
just
God!
like the mushroom's able to keep it in place, but it's definitely not under control by any means.
That's fucking adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so you got like a round of that.
Thank you so much.
the mushroom just kind of goes. "Nyeh."
Does he do like a little thumbs up?
Yeah, he does a little thumbs up and goes. "Nyeh."
Bouncing around.
So it is now on to Monkey turn.
That is the
Fuck that
best
monkey.
possible thing that could have happened with a wild magic surge.
Dad is Monkey now. So Monkey decides to sprint, fucking full action sprint, just get out of there, and wants to run.
Kill his
I'm
ass!
just double checking it's speed. Yeah, so
Dexter and I get them opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Actually, Gazette does too if she's not distracted.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rebecca,
uh-huh.
Rabanka, please, I beg you, can I have my radiant damage?
No, I'm sorry though, but
Okay,
you'll
that's fair,
you'll
that's
get
fair.
it
Spend
again
that badass
someday.
point.
Yeah,
So you can do something badass.
if you really want to.
Wait,
Or-
I have a question.
Okay, no, it was just my turn, so I still have a reaction.
Yeah, you still have a reaction. What's up, Zach?
On the word. I think
Yeah.
you literally just said bonus action. I was gonna ask, can I use a bonus action on opportunity attack?
Nah, it's only reaction.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this monkey's actually like really trying to get out of there.
Shit.
So I would say that he uses his full action to like disengage and run off.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So do we get opportunity attacks?
Only Eden does because he has a special trait for that.
Without a dirty 15 without any modifiers.
A 15. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
you're
So
using
since
your
I'm using
lance?
my lance,
Yeah.
he would have gotten about 15 feet away.
Yeah,
before
so
I actually hit him.
the map is tiny and I don't want to deal with that, but he's 15 feet away now.
So 9, 15 damage.
Shit.
Pierce her.
Yeah, okay, so basically this monkey has lost mobility of one of its legs.
I'm gonna Vlad the Impaler this motherfucker.
If
If he dies anyway.
he dies, yeah. So wait, how much damage was that?
15.
15. Holy shit. Okay, so this monkey looks like appears as if he's on death's door. And he got about 15 feet away after disengaging from you guys before getting pinned down by Eden's lance, and he's now unable to put weight on his right hind leg. So he is stuck in place 15 feet away. It is now on to well, technically the mushrooms' turns, but let's see what they try to do. One of them manages to get a good spear toss, dealing a total of 5 damage, and it is now on to Baxter's turn. This monkey is he's fucked.
How far is he away again?
15 feet.
15.
Yeah, he just ran like straight to the right.
Okay. Oh, fucking K.
This monkey's fucked. he ain't got nothing left.
Unless I don't hit him.
Unless you don't hit him, that is fair.
Okay. But you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my bonus action to use 2-weapon fighting.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
Stabby! Stabby stab! Stab!
By the way, I never mentioned it, but I totally left that dagger that I used to cut that dude's clothes off on the table where I got it before we left.
Nice.
Oh my god, that feels like a million years
It really
Maybe
does.
I just dropped it on the ground, like next to the guy that was back there anyway.
Cool.
I don't have a dagger. Here's
You
my point.
don't have a dagger, alright.
Okay. So I am dual wielding my rapier and my short sword, and
Cool.
Hell yeah, dog.
that's what I'm gonna do. Let me just roll.
Does it need to be light?
Yeah.
Is a rapier light?
Yeah,
Huh, okay.
I think.
So I got
I
a
thought it was just finesse.
14
No, it doesn't need to be
and
finesse, it just
a
needs to be light.
15.
A 14 and 15. Yeah, those both hit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. A rapier is... Oh, a rapier...
Oh wait, no, it doesn't say light.
Oh.
You do have 2 short swords, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the magic, or the, like, special short sword and then a normal one.
The nice one and the normal one.
Yeah. So I'll just use 2 of those. Anyway,
Cool.
I rolled a 14 and a 15 to attack.
Cool. Yeah, those both hit.
Hell yeah.
And you can also not
Sneak attack.
not sneak
Oh,
attack.
yeah, wait a minute.
I know. I was gonna say, but then no.
I can't. It doesn't work.
No.
Nah,
I mean, he is
You don't have
next
the
to
bench.
nah, he's 15
and,
feet away. I'm
yeah,
just
the
not
map's just
showing it.
small.
Yeah, the map's just
Oh,
right,
right, I always forget that.
right.
Right, so when I would have to use my move action to get closer to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Well, I'm assuming. Yeah, I guess I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's what you're doing.
yeah, no problem with that.
Even makes the
I'm gonna
map
do
looks like it has stalactites or something hanging from the ceiling.
Mm.
Anyway, so with the norm. Oh right, I do.
So I think the first attack you do in your main hand is the one that gets your modifiers, and then the second one in your offhand doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then in that case,
So if you
I'm
want
going
to position
to
the
use
swords
the,
in one way or another.
I'm gonna use the bad. No. I'm gonna use the good short sword in my right hand, in my dominant hand, and my bad one in my non-dominant.
In your offhand.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. Whatever.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Roll for
Do it,
damage.
human being.
So.
Make the ass kick.
Do the kicking of the assery.
Fuck him up.
Fuck 'em up.
Dumbasses.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do the bad sword first. So that's a 3.
Cool. All
and
right.
I don't
all right.
add anything to it. But
yeah,
then
because it's the
uh,
poopy.
my other one I also rolled a 3, but that is 3.
Plus 2 plus 2.
Isn't it 6 in all?
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
Because it's
7.
plus 4 regularly, and then I have the damage bonus plus 2.
Right.
Either way, if his AC is,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
12, if this is right.
No, he hit.
Oh, I thought we were doing hit calculation.
Yeah.
Nah, this is for
Oh, wow.
damage. Yeah.
So I got
I did too. That's weird.
12 in all.
Sweet peas. Yeah. Nah, you're able to take this fucker down.
Hell yeah. I kind of do this.
Oh, it's dead?
It's dead.
I do this badass thing, right?
How do you kill
Oh,
him?
man.
I like to imagine that his sheaths are on his back instead of like at his side.
Mhm.
Okay.
So maybe like his rapier is at his side, but his short swords are on the back.
Sure.
So he
It just
pulls.
dawned on me that this dude's covered in blades.
He
Yeah.
just kind of reaches back with both his hands and pulls them out, and like flashes with one and then the other, and ends up. And then like
Hey.
a second later, like you know how in samurai movies when they run past each other and nothing happens right away.
Yeah.
It just kind of
Yeah.
stops for a minute, and like then its head like slowly slides off.
Nice.
Yeah.
This behemoth of a monkey.
Nice. Like he
Just
just
an
like
Attack on
stumbles
Titan
and then
shit.
he just explodes in
Exactly.
blood.
Yeah, like a Tarantino film.
Exactly.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would it be any other
No,
way?
no, it's like the great ape fight in Sekiro. So like you just hop on his back and just like cut his head off, and he just
Hell yeah.
explodes in
Nice.
blood. And then he comes back up and starts throwing its shit at you.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Alright, so immediately, Gasset turns the thing, fuck you, and then runs over to the mushroom riding the flump.
Wait, why did she say
Nice.
fuck you?
who?
The
Fuck you.
monkey.
Oh,
To the monkey.
To the monkey.
Okay, so she runs over to the flump.
Cool. Yeah. So there's still just like a mushroom on top of this clump, kind of doing a little rodeo in a small circle.
Rebecca?
Nearby.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
are the lumps like hostile?
They're running
They're
away
running.
from you.
Is all we know, I guess.
Yeah. They're sprinting
They're
away
floating.
from you.
What do lumps eat?
And so
Can I make a nature check?
you'll have
I
to
guess you don't know.
ask
Can I
them.
make a nature check?
These are not natural beings.
Oh, sure, go for it.
Hell yeah.
They're from the other
So it's
plane.
not making a nature check. She's running in full down ass.
Alright, let's see. Oh, fuck yeah. That's 19 plus 2, so 21.
And you're asking how they eat?
Yeah, well, I mean, don't you just tell me about them at that point?
Yeah, I do. I say more specific things depending on what you ask.
I think that would be like an Arcana check, not a nature one, though. Because these are not anything that came from any plant. I mean, I guess I don't know how we're fitting flumps into the lore,
Yeah.
Are they
but
just...
We're gonna put nature for like living beings.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I...
Um,
my,
Yeah, so like you can tell that they have like two little stalk eyes,
I'm
and then
basically-
in between the two eyes
So,
on its body is like a
Rebecca?
mouth where it can consume.
So
Yes.
instead of asking exactly what they're eating, I'm basically asking how to make friends with them.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Okay. You can tell that they're pretty squirmy, that they're like fairly scared and don't know what's going on and disoriented. And so that's why they're like running around and trying to get away. Like the one that wasn't there, it's the one that was tackled by the mushrooms and it's doing a little rodeo. And then the two others have just been running straight in the opposite direction, and so they've made pretty good headway away from you guys. But they basically are just kind of like they look a little scared. You can tell that they're not just like you can tell that they've got some intelligence to them. They're not just like little. They're not literally jellyfish. They got a bit of a brain in there. But you can't really tell like
Jellyfish have
Yeah.
literally no brain.
exactly. Just like Cassette. Cassette is an entire brain. Like Cassette is a brain basically.
Guess that's just a
yeah.
But
Each cell's on
Each
their
is
own.
smart, though.
you can't tell how they communicate, but you can definitely tell that they seem to have some type of intelligence, and that they're not just like doing, I don't know, man.
Yeah, they're
They're doing their
animals.
thing.
So Cassette runs up to the one that's being rodeoed, and I guess she kind of like gently removes the mushroom
Okay.
who's riding it, and I'm just gonna roll an animal handling check.
To do
Sure.
what?
Yeah, what are you trying to accomplish?
I'm just
Okay.
trying to calm it down.
What do you do to calm it down?
I rolled a 15. So I just like I take the mushroom off and I just like reach my hand. I just like, hey, it's okay. It's like total How to Train Your
Oh,
Dragon
sure.
sort of moment. I'm just like, hey, it's okay. Calm down. Hi, my name's Cassette. Just very calming things. Like, I guess she doesn't really know how to talk to animals, so she's just talking to like. She's
She's just
effectively
speaking to it.
using the same
Yeah.
language as if like she's talking to a person. It's like, hey, my name's Cassette. I'm at the Utology Foundation.
Very good.
Nice.
How's it going? And I rolled a 15.
Alright. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of research really quick.
Well, hey, they can be anything we want.
Awesome.
I know, but plumps are beautiful,
Yeah.
and I don't want. I want
You don't want to
treat them
misrepresent
well.
them.
I don't want to misrepresent the flumps. Cool. Yeah, so, like, as you take the mushroom off and kind of just reach out your hand and talk in a very calm voice to this flump, to this little I'm just gonna call it the... I'm just gonna call it the jellyfish creature for now. The little jellyfish creature, stops
Well, hey,
bouncing around so much and kind of just like looks up at you, and Nova, you notice it start to change shade a little bit from like a blue to more of a green color.
it's imitating you. You're green.
I meet it halfway and turn
Oh!
more blue, so we like kind of meet in like a intersection between the two. So like we both look
That's
teal. I
adorable.
guess.
It immediately turns a bright
the word.
shade of pink.
I turn pink too.
Cassette, what is that?
Guys, I think it likes me. It's a
Wait, so I know what it is, right?
it's a friend.
Not really. You've never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
You're just like, oh, that's a weird fucking jellyfish thing that is now changing color.
Can we just name
My
it?
god, where did they come from? How many of them are there?
They're friendly.
Friendly?
They're Aiden.
They're running?
Yes. They're scared. It's Venus.
they're not hostile.
So-
Oh god.
So, Cassette, as you are kind of like talking about the flumps and saying like, no, they're friendly, and
I charge and stare.
in your head, you kind of hear like basically, suddenly in your head is the imagery of like a very calm field full of flowers. And it's not like a noise or anything. You just have the very strong depiction of like, oh, what would be most calm to you?
To her or to the flump?
Oh.
To her.
What would be the most calm thing to say? Probably a beach, or not a beach, because she's probably scared of water, because, you know, dissolved it. So yeah, a calm field.
Yeah.
I mean, she was kind of in a calm field in the very beginning.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's fucking poetic, symbolic imagery. I love that shit. Hell yeah. So yep, it's a calm field.
Yeah.
Oh, and she has like a guitar in her hand.
And there's an
She's,
eye
like,
carver behind her.
Like you can see her melt a little bit. Just
Yeah, there's an eye carver creeping up behind her.
She's
Except
sitting
the
on
eye
a
carver's
eye
doing
carver.
background vocals.
So as this image appears in your mind and Eden's going, what the fuck are these things? The flump that's nearby you starts just kind of slowly hopping away in the direction away from you guys.
Nearby me? Follow it.
Okay.
I'm making
Yeah,
a new friend. Hey, my ass has been kicked by half the things on this planet. I'm making a new
that's
friend.
That's fair. So it kind of hops
Follow it.
towards the pond at the end of the river in the middle of the mushroom encampment, and it, without any signal that you guys are able to discern, the other flumps that were running away start to move over to the one that moved to the pond, and they all just kind of look at each other and start changing colors a little bit until they all match up in kind of like a I guess a yellowish kind of. It's a mix between green and yellow, and they're just kind of sitting there and bouncing next to each other.
How many seconds have passed by since I first
About
asked
45.
Cassette what is going on with these things?
Since you first asked, like 30 seconds.
I turn pink again.
So they all kind of turn towards you and turn pink and hop a little bit, and then they hop up into the air one final time and vanish from sight. They're just gone. They're just not there anymore.
I stop charging the stare and I drive my lance through the back of the monkey's head and its chest.
Why?
All right, you have
To kill it.
missing.
Double tap.
It's already dead.
You now have an impaled monkey.
You don't know that, and I don't either. It looks pretty fucked up, but the thing sure sustained a lot of damage. I have no reason to believe it's completely dead.
Cassette turns blue.
Other than that, it stopped moving.
It doesn't cost me a whole lot to stab the thing.
no!
All around me.
Familiar faces.
She pulls out her guitar and starts playing like emo songs.
Oh no! Cassette, no! So, as you're doing this and all of the commotion has started to calm down, all of the mushrooms
Gain 7,000 XP.
You gain 7,000 XP.
I thought you said that as a joke. What the fuck?
No,
How much XP?
Oh.
You all gain oh, how much was it? Like 1,800.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh
It
shit,
was one.
Rebecca.
It was
So
one
we
tough
should be
one.
at
it was a very tough monkey.
Oh shit.
5,425.
Oh, sorry, you said
Yep.
1,800.
Yeah, 1,800. Yeah,
Wow, we're
so you
just
guys should
under
be
a-
around
5,
5,000.
4,
1,000
2,
points
5.
away.
Yeah, you guys are close
Awesome.
to level 5.
Yay!
Yeah,
Thank
so
you, Rebecca.
you're welcome.
But Gasset is still sad.
Yeah, so I guess that's still
Is
sad.
that part of the wild magic that they only stay for a little while?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
I know, you guys talked about making friends, and I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Like we were gonna make it like a symbol of the podcast, and like
You guys will get a
I'm
mascot,
actually
don't worry about
sad
it.
in real life.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
first
sorry.
thing
I promised to give
First
you
thing
guys a
I'm
mascot.
doing when we get back to camp is I'm seeing if Ellis has any book about Flump and where they live, and
Oh yeah, go for
Fuck,
it, man.
fuck Utology Foundation.
everything.
This is now the quest for flumps.
You know, you could request to go on a mission to search for, like, unknown has-beens.
Oh my god.
I don't think we've ever been informed
I
that we
think
have that ability.
Gassette's firmly focused on. Like,
Yeah, fair
Cassette
enough.
definitely gonna take an interest in
You
them.
could ask.
Like, I think Cassette will. Actually, I think Cassette turns to Baxter like as we're kind of like cleaning up after the battle. It's
Yeah.
Like, you know, Baxter. Once we get the communications back on board, we should tell Command about those slug things.
The
So, like, you
jellyfish.
probably. Like, there's a high chance we've documented them on another planet, maybe. Maybe not a high chance, but, you know, next time we get in contact with Command, we should do that. Oh, and bring up the thing.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
Wait, so is Cassette aware of wild magic and how it works?
She kind of
That's
knows that crazy
tricky-
stuff goes on when
So
she
would she
casts
be able
magic
to
sometimes.
tell that this is what that is?
Maybe. I think she does kind of tell like that they're not native to Venus and they just disappeared.
Yeah.
So like I think she kind of has an idea. But like I think she kind of because I think her wild magic is kind of attributed to her ADHD. So like a wild magic surge happens when she kind of loses focus, and like the nanites kind of go crazy because she doesn't have control over them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I think is happening.
Yeah, so she'd kind of be able to intuit that that might be what happened, but she wouldn't know for sure.
Hey everyone, important announcement time. So if you haven't heard on our social medias, our amazing DM Rebecca is not able to keep up with the stress of DMing every week, and we are going to pause Safe Space to let her recover. But do not worry, because I will be taking over as DM. Here's our current plan. We have a few more episodes of Safe Space recorded and ready for you guys, so we are going to put those episodes, we're going to put out those episodes over the course of the next couple weeks. Then we will start releasing weekly episodes of our Season 2 campaign, Hooverville. It is a Monster of the Week campaign being DM'd by yours truly. I spent a ton of time on it, and I'm so excited to show you guys. Rebecca will be joining Zach and Anthony as a player, and there are a few surprises coming your way that I don't want to spoil here. From there, we are just gonna see what works. We'll spend a couple months on Hooverville, maybe we'll finish it, maybe we'll put it on pause when Rebecca can DM some more. We've been talking about getting the story of Safe Space to a place where I could take over DMing, but that's a long way away. In summary, Safe Space will return, Hooverville is gonna be great, and we love you guys. I hope you enjoy the amazing Darkroom art by @JPEGDraws on Instagram as much as I have. Be sure to post about the show if you want an NPC named after you with hashtag Datha podcast, and enjoy the show.
I go over to where the flumps were and start flailing my arms about.
Okay.
Even I think they're gone. They were beautiful.
As you guys move over to the pond and start chatting, some of the mushrooms are starting to clear up the area and move back over to where they were before. Just kind of chilling around the pond.
Alright, did the leader make it out alive?
Yeah, so he's the one standing next to you guys with the orange
Alright,
dot.
so, hey dude, so yeah, do you think you could help us out with our, fungal situation?
Situation. Just a second. Yeah, so the kind of first mushroom that you talk to, anyways, he hobbles up to you guys and goes, "Yes, thank you for all your help."
Rebecca, this was
Rebecca, I'm doing line art. Why are you like this? Okay, you know what?
I've been waiting for the
You know
past
what it
2
reminds me of?
sessions. I've been making these noises in preparation. What's up?
It is mixed between Waluigi, Toad, and Papyrus.
yes.
That's a terrifying picture.
That's such a horrible combination.
It's so true, though.
I originally based their voices off of the Hollow Knight mushrooms.
Let's see.
Yeah, but the dude walks up to you, he's like, "Thank you for all of your help."
Now he sounds southern.
These monkey. Gosh.
Yeah,
Monkey.
I like it.
Monkey.
These monkey. Dave.
I didn't realize we were, At the South Pole.
I'm sorry, Rebecca.
I
I
like
love them
doing
so
voices.
much. I love this voice.
Why shouldn't it be Southern?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Venetian is what it is.
But
They're mushroom people, they don't speak Southern.
this is the Venetian accent. If you don't use it while on Venus, that's
Venusian.
that's racist. Venusian.
Disrespectful.
So he
Yeah, if you don't appropriate their accent, they get offended.
they have a hard
They
time
don't take
understanding
time
you.
to
It's like that
accents.
one SpongeBob episode where they go to rock bottom and everyone's like they're blowing raspberries between words. I don't understand you. But
That's all right.
yeah, it's a weird episode. So he walks up and he's like, "Oh, we've been having a lot of trouble." He goes, "Thank you, your monkey issue, your problem, appreciation."
So they don't talk in like.
Oh, our
full
pleasure.
And so they like kind of
Fair
can, but not completely. But he kind
We
of
should definitely report these guys to the Foundation.
he kind of hops over to one of the patches of fungus on the ground, the little yellow patches that are dotted around the area. And he says, "We are the Darshroom
The
clan."
Darshroom?
And the Darshroom clan. And he kind of points at the ground and goes, "Fungi, they've been issue with the frog. They've been
The frog?
the frog. They've been causing stress and anxiety for our clan for years now. Recently, they've been an issue.
So
They use this fungus for
wait, so
something.
they are
and it's
fungus,
spreading
but
to
they
our
don't
Oh,
camp.
so-
fungus.
No.
What is this frog you speak of?
Yes, they live in the trees nearby. They have camp. Many camp. One near. That way. And he kind of points in, he points up north, like past, where the river ends in the little pond, and points up north that way and says, "Yes, their camp. Not far. Caused trouble."
About how big are these frogs?
He kind of like puts his little nubby hand up to his face and thinks about it for a minute, and then he hops over to one of the blue mushrooms, and puts his hand on top of the cap and says, "Yes, tall." And you can see that the blue mushroom's cap is about 3 feet in diameter.
I love the frogs.
The one that he's
Okay.
pointing at kind of like was nestled in the ground a little bit and just extends up a little bit, and its cap flows slightly as it like is looking around before just snuggling back down into the dirt by the water.
Baby.
Would any of your allies be aware of the population of this camp?
Yes. He moves over to in between Eden and Gassette and draws a little diagram on the ground of
Wait,
the
Rebecca?
area that is nearby. Yeah.
Okay, is there any similarity we can tell between the different colors of mushrooms? Like, are the blue ones like actually do they look like
So you can tell that they all seem to be more or less the same species. That they all have the same body type, but they differ slightly. So the green ones have a little more
Or
of
is it,
like
like,
a round
gray?
cap, like on top of their head. It's kinda, yeah. They kind of seem to be like slightly different varieties of the same creature. The green caps are definitely very bright green, and are more of like a semi-sphere, while the other ones, like the blue and tan mushrooms, have more like thin, kind of thick plate-shaped caps. The blue ones are probably the smallest out of all of them, but they are able to glow, and the tan ones are the biggest, with a very thick looking cap. Like they seem a little bit bigger than the rest of them. And the green ones are kind of like a middle in between looking thing. between the small and large ones. Yeah. But,
Interesting.
yeah, so the green cap walks over to Eden and Gazette and starts drawing a little diagram in the ground. So he makes a little dot and he points at it and says, frog! And then he draws a picture of the stream as well as like the pond where you guys are. And he draws like a little rectangle around the Darshroom camp and says, here! And then he just draws an arrow straight up and says, frog north, follow canyon. And he kind of tries to describe that the frog camp is in the middle of a valley where a lot of kind of runoff water makes a bit of a pond.
Oh, awesome.
So he says, frog down, go downhill towards water run. There will be near moisture.
Tell me, is there encampment within the
Awesome.
trees, or is it on the ground?
He kind of stops and looks at Eden for a minute and says, both.
Yeah.
Maybe they live on the ground, but maybe they use the trees to attack this camp.
He looks at Gazette and nods a little bit. Says, trees often, camp ground.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for all your help.
Yes.
Are any of these trees nearby us, such as those trees that they live within? Do they live in any variety of tree, or is there a specific one that they tend to? Perhaps they live in a pasture of one variety?
He says, water. Near water.
Any tree near water?
He kind of tilts his head and says, no, specific, but tree, water, near required. Many camp, all over.
Okay, so-
one particular, up north.
Alright, so I think we should. I kind of whisper to the guys and say like, I think we should also try to approach this diplomatically because we might be able to learn about because it kind of seems like the fungus may be an unintentional side effect of this conflict. So I think we can go into this diplomatically.
The green cap one last time kind of walks up to you guys and says, oh, yes, follow your fungi. And at first he kind of just stands there and looks at you, but then eventually starts pointing out little yellow pieces of fungus every about like 10 feet or so in on the ground or on the plants, and he shows that there's a little bit of a
so
trail.
So he's kind of like, okay, there's the trail, get the fuck out. Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I mean, he's not like trying to
We
get
do
you to
keep laughing
leave,
at
but
them.
he's more
Trying
just
to make
like,
sure we
eh,
understand.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were to
But also
refer to
we
you
do
by
laugh at
any
him every
one
time
term,
he
what term would I
talks.
use?
It's pretty mean. The dark.
The main Darshroom guy.
What are those?
I don't know
Yeah.
if they use names,
Darshroom.
so I'm asking him to invent a name for me.
Yeah. He kind of thinks about it for a minute and says, odd question. But eventually, after a few moments, he says, Marcimus.
Marcimus. I love that.
Mercy.
Marcimus.
Mr. Mushroom.
Marcimus, I'd like you to do
Well,
me a
Marcimus,
favor.
thank you so much for your hospitality.
Yes.
Do you see that green-headed mushroom about 30 feet to our south by the water? I lean down to Marcimus and I say, I'd like him to say Boysenberry.
Wait, what?
He just kind of looks at you and
And
starts.
I whisper it to Marcimus.
Okay, he just starts hopping. He just hop very slow. They don't move very fast. He just kind
Never
of.
mind, Marcimus.
He's halfway across the field and goes.
Being turned all the sand.
Never mind, forget about
Trying
it.
to
It's
see if they were
unnecessary.
like telepathic or something.
Or hive minds, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that
Since he was confused when I
That's it.
asked him to give me a name, I was like, I wonder if they're all sort of one thing using different bodies.
Well, you know what?
But no.
You know
We
what?
don't have names.
And when you say it's fine, he kind of just settles down into the
The
dirt.
thing that's kind of interesting about that is how mushrooms actually grow with their hyphae and how it's all connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to say mushrooms
So I
and,
think-
and fungi aren't the same thing.
Yeah, so what's interesting is that these are has-beens that I think what this is these are has-beens that look like fungi, but I think that's either a camouflage thing or a coincidence. Because they don't seem to have they seem to be like has-beens that are based in human DNA that resemble fungi. So or mushrooms.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't think they're actually fungal.
Oh, was that in character?
nature.
No.
And Marcimus confirmed that?
No, it wasn't.
Gotcha.
I just want to make the noise.
Yeah. It's a fun noise to make. All right. Well, thank you so much, Darkroom Clan. Yeah, thanks for all your help.
As you say
We're
that,
gonna
about 3 or
go-
4 of them kind of pop their heads up and go.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute.
What kind of day is it?
Good question.
Right, so you guys woke up in the morning and did some talking, but then headed out on your mission. So,
What, like 1, 12?
yeah, I was gonna say like 12, like noon.
Awesome. All right. So let's go. How are you guys feeling right now?
Me too.
I could use a little rest. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm quite well. I wish to
Yeah.
interview Marsumius more.
Marcimus, do you mind if we take a little rest here?
You just kind of.
I'll take that as a
I think I
yes.
accidentally deleted you guys. I'm sorry.
Eden is there. I'm
Yeah, Eden's there. I can't find the rest of you
right
though.
here.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yep.
We'll solve this. But yeah, you guys can kind of just hang out and stay there for a while if you want.
Awesome. Short
Short
rest.
rest. Okay, there's Cassette.
I'm gonna use my bard hit.
Marcimus,
Meh.
remember the promise you made me in exchange for killing the beast? You said you could help us with our injured allies. Back at our main encampment to the approximate southeast of this location, 2 of our allies were attacked by mysterious, stealthy sources that they could not pinpoint, and one of them was found unconscious, both of them with small, welt-like wounds on their back. And upon administration of anti-venom, they appeared fine. Do you have any awareness of what may have caused these injuries?
Well, if fungus related. Oh god, I just went Russian. If fungus related, often frog, mean
shrooms.
poison. Don't touch
Don't touch what?
frog.
Don't touch the frog at all.
Yes.
Any aspect of their body?
Yes.
How would you relate that creature we just killed to these frog?
Large.
Large.
Frog small.
Interesting.
Frog like blue cap. Is size but smaller.
So they're smaller.
Little bit.
I think, and you said that, and Cassette kind of walks over.
Yeah.
She's been listening. And you said that they're the ones who use the yellow fungus.
Yes. Always be.
All right, I think we got our. I think we have our suspect. They're small and they're frogs, so I assume they bounce, right?
They're called frog anyway.
Frog.
No.
Was that in character? It
Me.
sounded like your Gazette voice. I can't.
It did. Kind of. I can't.
Marsumius.
So she didn't actually
Cassette
cough.
doesn't have
She just
lungs.
said
She
I
just
cough.
Dark room.
I know, I'm joking. Dumb.
No, it was just. All right, so I think we should try this. We should start with maybe some diplomacy, but I have a feeling that we're gonna need to teach him a lesson.